Race 2 about to start here. Ellis Denno on pole position. TkmSpadders alongside him on the front row. Rear positions as they finish the last race. Engine notes begin to rise here at Monza. Lights go out and we're racing, and Ellis Denno pulls across to one side to block off TkmSpadders' run. TkmSpadders then switches to the outside. They swap positions from where they started to. TkmSpadders on the outside, Ellis Denno on the inside as they will bundle towards turn number 1. Braking later as TkmSpadders try to go around the outside and have the inside for the next corner, but Ellis Denno manages to hold on, and a complete copy of that was TkmPants and Racing Snake 79. Ellis Denno leads the way here ahead of TkmSpadders. Then comes TkmPants, Racing Snake and Mr. Jonko rounds out the top 5. SHAREfactory Robert, Pug of Size, and is the top 7, breaking into the second chicane. TkmSpadders looking towards the inside line, but there's no room at the moment. Clipping the curbs, do both of them at equal pants. A little bit of a slide on the exit, and Ellis Denno having to cover to the inside line into the first Lesmo. TkmSpadders will be able to find a switchback manoeuvre. He doesn't seem to have the run this time, or maybe he does, but Ellis Denno covers the inside once more. He is definitely trying his best to keep TkmSpadders behind him down the back straight towards the Ascari chicane, and Ellis Denno seems to have a little bit of breathing space between himself and TkmSpadders. TkmPants is there in P3, looking to close up to the back of TkmSpadders. No moves going there through the Ascari chicane for the first time, and TkmSpadders leads the way. TkmPants in second, Racing Snake 79 in third. Then comes Mr. Jonko, Pug of Size, and Ace ahead of SGF Sergeant Roberts, swinging towards the Parabolica. Ellis Denno leading the way ahead of TkmSpadders in second. TkmSpadders going wide. Is he going to lose some time from that? But now he has the slipstream from Ellis Denno provided to him on the exit of the Parabolica, and heading towards first corner here on lap 2. Ellis Denno covers to the inside line, so TkmSpadders has no way apart from the outside. Braking later is TkmSpadders, and he's in front, but no, he's wide, and Ellis Denno is going to go, thank you mate, I'm going to give you the lead for a split second while I just take it back after you braking way too late and having to go wide. Although it wasn't, how was they going three cars in one tiniest space? That's Mr. Jonko, TkmPants and Racing Snake 79 all battling for position as TkmSpadders having to switch to the outside and getting a massive tank slapper, clipping the grass, and he goes wide. And that is giving Ellis Denno a little bit of breathing space that he might need to try and create a gap as they now head into the first Lesmo. But Ellis Denno now goes wide through the first Lesmo. TkmSpadders is there in P2. TkmPants in P3. Racing Snake, then Mr. Jonko, Pug of Sides is there. Then comes Ace, I think that is. I can't quite see on the times, but yeah, Ace there in P7. SHAREfactory Robert in P8. Ellis Denno now heading towards the Ascari chicane. TkmPants right on the back bumper of TkmSpadders, and having to try and avoid hitting the back of him, so slightly wide through the Ascari chicane, and then that is now going to be under pressure from Racing Snake 79. But TkmSpadders has transferred his attention from TkmPants onto Ellis Denno, looking towards the outside line. Can he go all the way around the outside? But no, he breaks early. Can he get the switch back though? TkmPants doing the same, covering to the inside line, and Racing Snake 79 trying to go around the outside through the Parabolica. But no, Mr. Jonko is there on the inside line. TkmSpadders going to the outside line. And there you got, I think, 3 cars under one tiny space. There they are. TkmSpadders looking to the outside line of Ellis Denno now heading towards the braking zone. Can he do what he didn't do first lap? No, Ellis Denno brakes slightly later, and there's the 4 cars. Pug of Sides looking like he's going to gain an advantage. Yes, he does. Racing Snake looking to go around the outside of Mr. Jonko, has to convert to the gravel, and it looks like Mr. Jonko has lost position there to TkmPants. So Pug of Sides is up to the P3. P4 is now TkmPants, and Ace is up into P5. Mr. Jonko, SHAREfactory Robert, and Racing Snake in goes down into P8 after his trip to the gravel. TkmSpadders now going around the outside into the second chicane. There's not space for that this time. Once again, as LS10 seems to have every answer for TkmSpadders' challenges through the first Lesmo, and now heading towards the second Lesmo. This has been some absolutely fantastic racing. As wide go as LS10, but TkmSpadders does very much the same, as they both get a little bit of a compromised run out of the second Lesmo, and this is just going to allow Pug of Size and his chasing pack of, well, quite a few cars to start to close up. LS10 leading the way here at Monza, TkmSpadders in second. Can LS10 make it 2 wins out of 2 here at Monza? Well, TkmSpadders certainly will have something to say about it, and will be attacking all race long if he has to. These two are really looking for us. TkmSpadders tries the dummy, but he's not close enough to make it work. But these two, we've seen this so many times in the past. LS10 got the lead, and TkmSpadders trying to take it away from him. There has been a few times where it may have ended in tears, but fingers crossed that won't happen this time, as TkmSpadders has the outside line once again, heading towards turn 1. We try and go around the outside and get the inside line for turn number 2. Braking hard, LS10 braking later once again, and TkmSpadders, oh, LS10 going nearly quite wide, but manages to stay on track. TkmSpadders, though, cannot gain any advantages. Himself broke quite wide and missed the apex, and look at that train led by Pug of Sides with Equal Pants in second, Ace in third, Mr. Jonko, SF Robert and Racing Snake 79 there. TkmSpadders closing up into the braking and looked for the inside line, but it wasn't there. And look at that train, and it also looked like SF Robert and Racing Snake going side by side for P7, so we've got a group of 4 chasing down this lead too as they exit the second Lesmo and into the third. And yeah, they are definitely catching these two battling it out front. I mean, it'd be very surprising if they're not, because these two have been going side by side for 50% of the lap so far, 50% of the race nearly. As once again, TkmSpadders looking for a way by. This time around the outside of the Ascari chicane. That's not going to work, Sunshine, and has to slot in behind. And LS10 holds on for another corner. But is it just one corner, or is it going to be another lap? TkmSpadders in the slipstream goes to the outside once more, towards the outside from Parabolica. He tried this on the last lap of race 1. Will he be successful this time? Last time he had to back out due to a penalty, and he's going around the outside. He's got a good run, and he's got the lead. There's a bit of contact on the exit, a little bit of contact between LS10 and Pug of Sides, but TkmSpadders has done it. Wow, TkmSpadders round the outside through the exit, through the whole of the Parabolica, gets the lead and gets the job done. And now Pug of Sides is looking towards the outside, looking towards the inside. LS10 is there in the slipstream as well. Braking now, and there looks, oh, there's a bit of contact. TkmSpadders has made contact with Pug of Sides, goes for a bucking Bronco over the sleeping policeman. What the hell happened there? Pug of Sides has actually had to revert to the gravel, and so too is Equal Pants. I don't know where Equal Pants is. Let's have a look at a replay, a slow motion replay, and I think Equal Pants had the best view of that. So yep, there we are. We're on board here with Equal Pants in P4. Side by side is Pug of Size and TkmSpadders, and oh, it looks like he's outbroken himself, and it's just a brick wall in front of him. He misses LS10, but I think he's heading straight for the back of Pug of Size. There we are. There's the contact. He sends him flying towards the sides of TkmSpadders, and TkmSpadders is like, I'm not making that corner anymore. Goes for a bucking Bronco over the sleeping policeman. Pug of Size now just has a completely compromised line and has nowhere to go but the gravel. And Equal Pants, obviously feeling quite guilty, just sends himself onto the gravel as well. And now that has just allowed Ace to move up into a third spot, and I think he also seems to have a run on LS10, but Equal Pants, just a mistake that he didn't mean to make, and unfortunately for him, he loses out more time than everyone else, and not too much harm done, unfortunately for him and everyone else. But Ace has actually now slotted himself into P2, Well, that certainly has helped Ace out. He's into second place. LS Deno is there in third, looking for the inside line. Oh no, that's because contact has been made between himself and Mr. Jonko. I think Mr. Jonko clipped the grass on the entry phase for the second chicane, and LS Deno nearly getting sideways, nearly getting involved with a contact with himself and Ace, but hasn't lost too much time. And actually, that has only affected Mr. Jonko is wide. I think that was Icklepants through the second Lesmo. He was on the gravel there. I think that was Icklepants. So it looks like he might have now retired. So, unfortunate for him. It just seems to have gotten from bad to worse, this race for him. But Ace now will be under pressure from LS Deno. LS Deno wants that second place back after a little bit of contact, a little bit of feisty racing between a lot of them through the first corner after the stunning move from TkmSpadders. Very nicely done, very clean move, and I don't think LS Deno thought he was there in the middle of the corner. He went to run out wide, made contact with TkmSpadders, like, oh my god, you're still there? How the hell have you done that? And now has to avert his battle to Ace as TkmSpadders has just seemed to have cleared off to the distance. He looks towards the inside into the braking zone. Maybe a little bit of a sort of, I'm here mate, don't forget I'm there, and sort of putting him under some pressure here as they all swing through the first chicane. Look, pick out your best driver, pick out your favourite driver, or if you're watching this and watching the post-race highlights and want to pick out yourself, sure, do that as well. LS Deno looking to chase down Ace into the braking zone. Looks like a little bit of a lock-up from one of them. Definitely a bit of smoke being popped up into the braking zone, and LS Deno looking towards the inside maybe for the first Lesmo, but there hasn't got a good enough run to be able to do so far, but it looked like Ace was a little bit wide. Oh, but I tell you who is wide, Pug of Sides. He goes onto the gravel, and that's a retirement for him. He decides to retire from P4. So, Pug of Sides clipping the gravel in the same place he made the spin on the previous race. He certainly doesn't like that corner, I can tell you that for a fact. But, so, Pug of Sides, unfortunate for him, he now retires from the race, and now they're with 7. But Ace going slightly wide there, and LS Deno's got a good run. He's got a brilliant run, and he's into P2. But there's only one lap to chase down TkmSpadders. It's been a good lap, to be fair, from LS Deno this lap. He's actually caught up slightly to Ace, and Ace has actually missed his braking point for the parabolic and has lost a little bit of time. Slipstream might pull him back onto the back of LS Deno. You never know, and it is actually a new fastest lap for LS Deno. So he goes purple on the timing screens that time, heading towards the braking zone for the first corner. Ace isn't quite close enough for a move up the inside unless he wants to lick the stamp and send it, but he decides better of it, and fair play to him. You don't really want to be making any mistakes, especially when there's a podium on the line. Swinging through the curb of the Grande on this final lap, can Ace find a way by? He's still on the back bumper of LS Deno and braking slightly later, getting very close to the back bumper of LS Deno. And LS Deno certainly feeling the pressure, clouting that curb through the first Lesmo. Can Ace find a way by? It certainly seems like he's running out of options, and LS Deno seems like he has the measure on him. Ace is certainly not hustling the back of LS Deno like TkmSpadders was doing so earlier. And even though the slipstream is there, it's not enough for him to get on terms with him. Swinging into the Sky chicane, and that was wide there from Ace, so surely that is his opportunity gone. There's enough of a gap now, but here is our race leader. Controlled it from the moment he got the lead of the race, and has one more corner to get through. Will he get through it cleanly, or will he do a bottle like like publicised it on his last lap last time. It doesn't seem like it's going to be a bottle. It looks like it's going to be a P1 here from TkmSpadders. Coming to the line. Sets the fastest lap in the process. He takes the win. LS Deno will come through to take second place ahead of Ace. Good race, guys.